Hello, everyone!
Hello.
I am Retro.
And Wolf.
Hello! Wolf is playing Ocarina of Time for the first time. We've got started into it a little bit, just because there's a lot of opening dialogue that we wanted to kind of cut through. Okay, there's a big rolling boulder. So come back a little bit. Alright, wait for it. Wait for it. You're gonna follow it, basically. Go left. Go up and left. And then get to the end and take right. There you go. Save you some time.
I have a sword.
Yay!
It's a hidden treasure, but you can borrow it.
Alright, press start. So Z or R move you around to the next menu. And you are going to equip the sword. Hey! Yay, got a sword. There you go. And then follow it out. You'll take the first right you come to.
Crawling, crawling, crawling.
And Z targeting and Z attacking are your best friends, especially with ranged enemies that are like flying around above you. You can Z target them and follow them with whatever when you get a ranged weapon. And so I don't use the side-to-side strafing so much that he was talking about, but I do use the jump attack and the backflip a lot. The jump attack does double damage on whatever you hit.
Well, if I'm supposed to be doing anything to the...
No, you're just practicing with those. You're not. Your sword isn't going to hurt them. And you need 40 rupees to buy the shield, which is the other thing you need before you can go on. Hey, Zasper!
Hello!
So the next thing you need is 40 rupees.
We're
You're on your
it.
way. I can tell you a few easy ways to get some.
Whee!
How much do you want me to walk you through this?
I'm supposed to help that one guy. Where is he?
Just run at the edge and you'll automatically jump. There you go.
Yeah, he's over here.
You've never played Legend of Zelda. Hey, Scar!
Hello!
Legend of Zelda is my favorite video game franchise. This is my favorite game. This is my Ocarina of Time Legend of Zelda tattoo. I have a Legend of Zelda wallet. My Legend of Zelda shirt. I am a big Zelda fan.
I guess it's cut the grass everywhere.
Yeah, it's just cut the grass, yeah. Twin Brother's a big fan, but you never got into the franchise. Yeah, there's nobody that's really, like, true side questy here. Just, it's all, like, it's like kind of all the tutorial level, you know.
No, why'd you jump?
That's awesome you have a twin brother, though. I just think that's cool. Are you, like, identical twins? Yes, there is two of me. Are you identical, or... what is it, fraternal? Is that the other one?
Paternal.
Paternal. Not fraternal. That's college. Paternal. So if you run around in the tall grass that you see there, just run around in there, you'll pick up rupees too. And then inside one of these houses, I believe it's the one that's over here, there are some treasure chests you can open up. Ooh, 5. Paternal. This game, so this is actually, they re-released this game on the GameCube, the Switch, and the 3DS. This is being played on the Nintendo 64. with my original cartridge that was a gift to me from my grandmother. My grandmother was a big Legend of Zelda and big Final Fantasy fan. And she gave me her copy of this game for Christmas one year. And it is, of all of my collectibles and everything I have, it is my most prized possession. There's not really anything you can do in here yet. Yeah, it is. This is. It still works. Still saves games. Still does everything it's supposed to. Even if it were to stop working, I could never I could never like bear to part with it. My grandmother, she's still alive. To her, she was in her mind, because I was like 10 when I got this. It was like, oh, I think this is a game he would like. But to me, I got gifted my favorite game ever. So it's a very special thing for me. So anytime anybody plays it, or anytime anybody talks about it, I get very excited. I think my personal record, because I'm not a speedrunner, my personal record playing through this glitchless, not 100%, just playing through it start to finish, playing the game, is under 6 hours. Both of your grandmothers are still alive. Only one of mine is. So treasure that while you have it.
None of mine are.
Scar says none of her grandparents are alive. My grandmother and my grandfather on my dad's side are both still alive. My grandmother was very young. My grandmother was married at 14. Had my uncle at 16, my dad at 18, divorced by 20, and remarried by like 22 or 24 to the person I know as my grandfather. So she got married very young and started having kids very young, which, you know, was more common and, you know, perfectly legal.
Back then.
Hey, not a snowman! Woo! Yay!
Hello!
Hello! Yeah, I very fond of them. But yeah, I remember, so it was always loved going to my grandparents during the summer, because my grandmother was a big gamer, and she always had whatever the latest game console was back then. And so we'd go over there and she'd have a Super Nintendo, or she'd have a Nintendo 64, or she'd have whatever. And so she'd pick us up at my parents' house, and it was about an hour drive from my parents' house to Cloverdale, Indiana, which is middle of nowhere. And on the way, there was this tiny little video rental store that was on the main street of Cloverdale. We'd go in there, she'd pick us up, and we'd go there on like Monday or whatever, the first day of the week, and she'd let us each pick out 1 or 2 games, and that's what we'd get the whole week. You could rent them for a week. That was all we get. We wouldn't go back there. So it was really cool, because I got to play games that I would never get to play otherwise, because I didn't have all of the latest game consoles at home. We didn't have a lot of money. So it was how I got introduced to a lot of the retro games. And so, like, for me, retro games are synonymous to me with like my childhood. So to back up, Vader says this is not the greatest Zelda game of all time. It's either original or Link to the Past. Both are good games. This was music from these meme videos, right, where someone picks up an animal and says, "You're my friend now," and then yes. Scar says you were close to 2 of your grandmothers.
I need 3
okay,
more.
You need 3 more. Go inside of the different houses. The retroest game you have is Pokemon Red. Nice. Now you can't use your sword inside, but you can pick up pots and throw them. Yeah.
Just do this in front of everybody.
Yep. Oh, they're it glitched through to the roof. Oh, this game is very glitch broken. If you watch, I think the world record for
I need to
beating
go
this...
back in for it.
You can go back in. The pots will still be there. It's random if they have anything in them. There you go. The world record for beating this game is, I think, just a matter of minutes, because there's a way you can glitch through a wall and then suddenly you're at the end level. Pokemon Red's a great game. You and I both have the original cartridges for Red and Blue. I have Yellow.
I had Yellow, and then one of my friends took it. I used to love Crash Bandicoot games. Yes, I went through the Crash Bandicoot
You went through
games.
the trilogy. I've been playing Crash Bandicoot 4.
Okay, where do I go?
Okay, you need to go to the shop. So the red roof building, over there.
Okay.
Crash Bandicoot is awesome. I was watching a speed run the other day. It was the Crash Bandicoot trilogy, all 3 games beat.
That one?
Yes. It was all 3 games beat in under 2 hours. It was obscene. You have a CB game that you bought. It's your Facebook Marketplace. I was like, no, but then you got a job and less time to play games. Yep. You know the Crash game and those mutant ones. Now, your shield is made of wood, so if you get hit by fire while it's equipped to you, it'll burn up and you have to buy another one.
Okay.
So don't use it to block any enemies that have fire. And then you're going to go over there, see where the little fairy's floating? You're going to go talk to that dude. Milo.
Yeah, I already tried talking to him.
Yeah, he's kind of a prick.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's still a prick, but you need the sword and shield or he doesn't let you past. Yeah. I did see a thing where somebody found a way to glitch past him, which is just weird. But I don't do glitches in... I will glitch the crap out of Pokemon Red and Blue. There are so many magnificent glitches in that, up to and including battling Professor Oak. And, but I don't really glitch. Like, I don't speedrun games. Crash of the Titans and Crash Mind Over Mutant. Try talking... Everything's equipped, right? Your sword and shield? Okay, try talking to him again. Oh, no, he lets you paddle. Okay. At first it looked like he wasn't going to let you. I'm like, what? There's a few enemies that pop up through here, these guys. Now hit them with your sword, and you get another useful item from them. Deku Sticks. Okay. So yeah, go back and go into your menu.
You killed 3, but I only got 2. Hi, Cam.
Hey, Cam. And then, so yeah, you can go over there, and then you just select it, and then you just hit whichever left, bottom, or right C button you want to put it on. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. It just saves you there. It'll close your menu. Oh, start. You didn't equip it. Oh, there you go. Alright, a little more dialogue. Not a lot, though, at this point. The long dialogue is coming up.
The one thing that he didn't mention is that we did a randomizer, and
Yes.
that's why we're doing this game?
Yes.
You failed to mention
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, we have 9 game consoles put into a randomizer app. And then from there, we pick the console, and then we pick 1 or 2 player. And then from there, we picked... so we got N64, 1 player, and then we spun it, and we got number 1, and number 1 in the stack of N64 games was this one. And then we spun 1 or 2 player to see which one of us would play it, and it spun for her to play it.
Yeah.
So that's how we ended up here.
Yeah.
This is going to be... We did this a few times on Friday, but this is going to be a Sunday night deal where we're going to... A genie granted me one wish, and I said, I just want to be happy. Now I live in a cottage with 6 dwarves and work in a mine. I love it. So that's how we ended up here. She had never played this before, so it worked out. I have been cursed. Okay, hang on a sec. Whoa. Sheesh, toxic waste candies are sour, man. I absolutely love sour candies. I saw some chamber have them in Channel Point redeems, and when they explained they were very sour, I immediately thought, can't be as bad as the candy we have here, translated to English, something like face pullers. But no stores near me had them, until last week when I entered a store that has a pretty big assortment of candies from America, the UK, and I think even some from India. So did you finally try toxic waste candies? Zasper says, sad news, your obese parrot passed away.
Aww.
Sorry. You bought a can and now had one. They're absolutely sour but delicious. Here, it's Warheads. Is like, there's toxic waste, but like Warheads are the big ones here. Huge weight off my shoulders. You had me in the first half, not gonna lie. Go inside me.
Ew. When was the last time you brushed your bark?
Thou must aid wolf. Warheads are delicious. We had for a while a point redemption where we had a crane game. We had like an actual little crane machine that we filled with candy, and you could point redeem, and we would do that. But it didn't really take off. So we haven't done it in a while. We took it away.
Yeah.
I think warheads are less sour than toxic waste. So how much do you want me to walk you through this?
I'm at 1.5 health.
Okay, that's fine. So go straight. All right. You're going to climb up that vine right over there, like against that wall, where you see those. You can kill him. The R button will raise your shield.
I'm about to die anyway, so...
Yeah. Well, I'm about to get you a heart, so it's fine. Snowman redeemed dad joke.
Dun, da, da, da.
Those will stun the enemy. Save them though. They're very useful for the final boss. Climb that vine wall right there. Yeah. You're still in the tutorial mode, so you gotta... I know it's annoying. Once you get past it. But this is where all of the jokes about Navi being just really annoying come in. Cut those. And then jump across to your left. Turn left, yeah, and just basically walk right off the end. You'll be fine. Just hold forward. Or, that works too. If you're gonna fall, like, hold forward, and you'll roll when you hit the ground. I was gonna ask R1 or R2, but then I remembered this game is too old to have multiple buttons at the back. Yep, no, this is N64. Alright, so, dad joke.
Slice of pie is $2.50. Vision Peak event. Bahamas, it is $3.
I'm waiting for the punchline. I'm waiting for the punchline. There's one coming. I can feel it. My inner dad is reading it. These are the pirates of the Caribbean. Yep. Alright. Why couldn't Dracula's wife get any sleep? Because of his coffin. But ching. Alright. Open that trunk. That's right there. Yep.
Found a map!
Get the map! Alright, so you're just gonna... Don't go up there yet. Alright, so keep going around this. You're gonna go up and through the door on your left.
This one?
Yep. That's the only way you can really go. But...
You can open a door.
You're gonna want your shield ready in a minute.
A.
Pay attention to what the action icon says. That's the blue icon at the top of the screen.
Alright. Z target, hold your shield. You're gonna want to bounce those back, and now you have to run up and talk to him before he jumps back in his hole. If he does, then you gotta do it again. There you go.
Ow, 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 forgive me. If I give you a clue, will you let me go?
Was that blue flying ball the same as in Rayman?
When you jump
More
off,
annoying.
If you hold forward, you will roll on the ground.
I always thought Pirate's favorite letter was R, but then I realized first love was the C, but now I understand that X marks the spot. Zasberg coming in with jokes.
I guess I can at least take the heart that he left. Is this the one that I came in?
If it's not, then you just turn around and come back out. I think that's the way you go. Alright, so here, just hold forward. Just hold it down, hold it down, hold it down, hold it down. There you go. It's the fastest way to do that.
Okay.
Can clearly tell I've played this a lot.
Why? The fairy slingshot.
One of my favorite Rodney Dangerfield jokes, I forget what talk show he was on. But he was like, I love helping the homeless. I love to. I'm always looking for a girl that needs a place to sleep.
So, I...
Just a big fan of pop culture. Ah! Yes, so the slingshot is going to be a very useful tool in the game. So if you go up there to the right, I believe there's a heart container up there. Which you may or may not need, but there's a little chest that should be... This is the downside of converting to... there it is. Yeah. So you have to be on the other side of it. So the reason this is so dark and why it's so frustrating a little bit is because I've taken the component cables, which are red, white, and yellow, and they're running into an HDMI converter. So blacks are actually black, not grayish. So you're going to use your slingshot and you're going to shoot the ladder that's hanging above on the opposite wall. That she goes to that's green. Pickup line. I only know about 24 letters of the alphabet. I don't know you and I don't know you and I don't know why. Oh, okay, I get it. I'll tell you my favorite pickup line.
Oh dear.
My favorite pickup line of all time. How much does a polar bear weigh? Enough to break the ice. Hi, I'm Devin. My favorite. I have never used a pickup line successfully on a girl, though. Ever. That never worked. You heard me talk about this the other night when we had some friends over. I always use
which way?
Okay, so this part's jump. Okay, you're gonna go back over, go across, and you're gonna use the slingshot, and you're gonna shoot down all of the sculptures on the wall, which you can just freehand shoot. I'll tell you how to line it up. You can do it that way, but there's one that's out of your range to do that with. So without hitting, drop, without...
I wasn't trying to get up there.
So without hitting Z, just hit Y, hold it down. Or, sorry, not Y. The right, your slingshot. Alright, turn, look up at the thing. Okay. You want to line it up with, like, the middle point of this side, right? Go down a little bit. Right there. Now you can climb up there without getting hit.
Ah! I didn't tell him to do that.
Well, there's a ladder right there. Hopefully not enough to break the ice. It wouldn't survive its natural habitat. I always used Gene Simmons' way of well, it didn't do it with you because it wasn't how it wasn't under the circumstances that you and I met. Yay! Deku Seeds. Those are your slingshot bullets. Now you can climb up there without getting hit. Falls down.
Yep.
I would approach girls in a public setting, especially if they were with their friends, which you're not supposed to ever do. It's the kiss of death.
So taboo.
But I would, you're gonna kind of go over and then up. And I would, I would just say, you know, hey, look, I just want to compliment you. You're really, really pretty. I think you look great. But I don't want to take you away from your friends, but I just wanted to tell you that. If you want me to buy you a drink or if you want to hang out, you know, later, I'd love to get to know you. If not, I hope you enjoy the rest of your night with your friends. Have a good night, and then just walk away. So you've been respectful, you've been complimentary, you've been respectful of the fact that she's there with her friends, you're not being pushy, you've opened the invitation, and then you just walk away. 9 times out of 10, literally, they would come up and just, you know, if nothing else, just to say thank you. More often than not, I got handed a phone number. Okay, so, here. There is a giant spider right there. Yep. So with these guys, you have to kill one of them. Just pick one. Doesn't matter which one. You're going to use your sword.
Nothing's working.
Weird. Okay. So when he turns around, then he's gonna look at you for a second, and then he's gonna turn around, like back away so he doesn't. Now hit him. There you go. All right. This is gonna sound weird, but it's the easiest way to do it. You have to jump off, and you have to land on that web that's on the floor at the bottom. And any one of these platforms will do it. It doesn't matter. You just need one of them. Even lions go after ones that are not in their herd. We haven't had our usual comic talk this time. That's true. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, you can kind of steer as you're falling a little bit.
Well, you didn't say that.
I should have. I'm sorry.
You just said to run off, and that's what I did.
Well, and the other thing too, and any women that are watching, you can back me up. If you don't have like the best friend blessing of being like a respectful guy, you're never gonna get anywhere anyway. That's just dating. You know, your sister and I are very, very close.
Yep.
But she definitely was skeptical of me when I first kind of came into the picture. Yeah, Scar is giving big smiley faces. If you don't get like the relationship with the best friend where they know that they can trust the time that they would normally be spent, like if I'm the best friend, I'm trusting you with the time I would be spending with that person. And if you land in water, you never take fall damage.
Yay.
That's why I always try in a game I play. Can I steer my fall or is it off the edge too bad? Alright. So, where you need to burn that web down. So look opposite from where you're standing. If you tap Z, it'll turn you. It'll turn like the camera behind you. There is a torch over there. You can actually... There's a little platform right there. You can jump onto that and then go over that way. Step on the switch. There's a chest on the floor right behind it. Yay! Alright, so your Deku sticks will catch fire. So here's what you gotta do. You gotta light a stick, jump on that platform that's just under the water, go over there, and get right next to the web, and you'll burn the web. And then yep, that works too. It'll burn away if you leave it, but when you're done with it, if you swing your sword, you put it away and end up saving it.
Ah.
Oh. My bad. I distracted you, I'm sorry. If you Z target, you'll automatically knock them back to him. Unless you punish them in the proper order. Sounds fun.
2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1.
Alright. Ellie, finish checking the room. Okay. Shoot that with your slingshot, that eyeball.
Ah, wrong way. You said about there-ish?
Ish, yeah. Is that the order always the same, or is it... Nope, it's the same every time. Yep. So with this, underwater, if you jump in the water, you can swim. It's so hard to find good superhero comics here. It's so annoying. You were talking about that. Like, there was nobody nearby that was, like, selling them.
I bet there are some interesting things underwater.
So yeah, you're going to dive down. There's a switch right there. If you get above it and you just hold A, and you can kind of steer a little bit underwater. Not a lot. You only get 3 seconds, though, at this point. Here, it's going to hit that. The water level's going to go down. You're going to swim, go back up, and jump on that platform to go underneath the big rolly thingy. But it's timed, so... Yep. Nope. Yay! And then just run and jump. Like your local source sells Spider-Man comics, but it's a DC guy that doesn't do it for you. We had, do you guys have free comic book day where you are? Because that's a thing here. Like the first, I think it's the first or the second Saturday. One Saturday a month. The first Saturday every month. It's the first Saturday of every month. They do what's called Free Comic Book Day. And literally comic book shops, they're given comics as promotion to hand out. And it's very rarely like a #1. Like you'll get #2 so that you want to go buy #1. Like it's pretty smart, but like I'll show you here, just gonna push that over and go up. We don't really even have storage for this comics. I'll show you what our latest haul was from it. One sec.
He's like, now I gotta go find it. Gotta go find stuffs.
Yeah, you're getting the hang of it. So light the torches in the room. There's 2 of them there. Yay. That's what I usually read in Donald Duck comics I've talked about before. So this was our last haul from Free Comic Book Day. I think we hit up 2 or 3 comic stores that day.
2.
Let's see. And they literally say at the top, Free Comic Book Day. So they're promotional ones that get sent out for this. And I just grabbed literally one of all of them because you never know what you're gonna like. Trailer Park Boys, Batman Special Edition, #1. Robotech, Suicide Squad, King Shark, #1. Street Fighter 5 Back to School Special. Treese, Unreported Murders. Don't know anything about that. The Boys, Bountiful Garden, We Live, Vampire the Masquerade, Let's see, this one is Resistance Uprising. Judge Dredd. Assassin's Creed Dynasty and Assassin's Creed Valhalla. 2 and 1. Dawn of DC. Night Terrors. Let's see, Shaman King Flowers. That one's true manga format where you read it right to left instead of left to right. Shadow Man Dark Legacy. West of Sundown.
You have somebody being jealous.
Let's see, what is this one? I'm not sure what this one is actually. So it looks like Death Dealer. The logo's hard to read. Animal Castle. Kodo Korora. Investigators. Some of these are kid ones, so they're literally investigating gators, which is kind of cool. Because they had one shop we went to had them separated. Like, all the tables on the right were ones for kids. All the ones on the left were ones for adults. So yeah, push that all the way off. The Donald Duck comic artist hasn't left a big mark on the comic history as people like Stanley and Jack Kirby, DC guys like Jerry Siegel. Yeah, I mean it's there. It's just not as big. So you're gonna do the same thing you did as the other place. This lets you jump across to there. So you're gonna light the torch, jump back, and then you're going to run and press A, and you'll roll with the lit torch across that. Into the water. And then if you dive down, there's hearts around the outside edge. May completely right to left, aka what is the Western comic? The first page is in manga the last page, whereas it mixed. Pages go left to right, but panels go right to left. So yeah, a true manga goes completely, like a Japanese produced manga goes right to left. And you read the panels right to left, top to bottom. So this is the Three Brothers. So so that's number 1. Right now you'll just have to hit them and then we'll restart. Just do all 3 of them real quick. Yeah, alright, so you want the middle one? Oh. Stop hitting the first one.
I didn't hit the first one the first time.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Number 1, number 2, number 3.
Yeah, I hit 3 first.
Well, now you have to hit them to reset them all again. You gotta get all 3 to reset them all. Carabark's made some characters that people today know all the media even not reading. Alright, so you're just it's gonna reset.
3.
So 2, 3, 1. Don't hit that one, not that.
I hit 2.
No, they're reset now. It resets when you do it in the wrong order. 2, do this one here, then the one on the end, then that one. You have to do them in order.
I was doing them in order.
No, you
and
weren't.
You told me no.
You weren't doing them in order.
Yes, I hit 2.
Okay. Right now, it's set to none of them are activated. So, the middle one, the right one, the left one.
Why don't you just let them kill me?
Why?
Because you saying I'm not doing it right.
I'm telling you how to do it. Now you're hitting this one correctly. 2, hit that one over there. 3, okay, now hit the other one. He's gonna run around and then you talk to him. There you go.
Queen Goma.
Yeah.
Coup de grace.
Coup de grace. Yeah. Strike with your sword while she's stunned. So, I'll tell you the secret about beating her. Is when she's in front of you, you're gonna use these, and she'll be stunned, and while she's stunned, you hit her eye with the sword. And then as soon as she gets up, you just stun her again. If you miss it, the timing, it's no big deal. Eventually, she'll come back down in front. She'll, like, climb the walls. She'll come back down in front of you. She's like a big spider thing.
I'm green.
Animal Crossing one. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Red Sonja. Big Red Sonja fan. Marvelous Amazing Friends. Spider-Man and Venom. Star Trek. Star Wars.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Nightmare Before Christmas. The Battle for the Pumpkin King. Ranger Academy. Power Rangers.
I can't see diddly squat.
Hit C up, you'll go into first person mode, and look around at the top of the ceiling. I just saw it a second ago. There it is. The yellow thing that you see up right there. There you go. Now you're Umbrella Academy, Uncanny Avengers, Smurfs, and Conan the Barbarian. Alright, hit C down. Alright, now run to hit the eye with your sword. Do it again. And just do that over and over until she's dead. And then at one point here, she's going to... You can also slingshot her in the eye and she'll fall down from the ceiling. Hit those with your sword. Landed. There you go, stunner. There's another streamer you know that has redeemed diddly squats where he literally does nothing. Best time to redeem it when he's getting shot at. Also has non-diddly squats where he then does 10 squats. Yeah, well, somebody was like, we had one person on our stream one point, it was like, you know, why don't you put, you know, like, redeem it and you get to, like, dare you to do something. And I was like, I don't trust what people would dare me to do, number one. Number two, the other part of that too is he even mentioned that there was a streamer that did that, and you have to do whatever you're dared to do, and so he dared the guy to end his stream, and so the guy had to end his stream. And I was like, see, that's exactly why, because of jerks like that is the exact reason I don't put anything. It's like we put on there where you can make us sing, but you don't get to choose what we sing, you know.
Yeah, we're not gonna.
Yeah. You know, I'm not gonna perform the thong song on stream. That's just not happening. You know, I know too much about the nature of human behavior to trust people.
Why am I taking damage?
You're bumping into the eggs when you hit them. It's just a little too close. There are some plants around the outer edge of the room. You're almost done, though. You've almost beat her. He said he's willing to do physical redeems, so I said I'll give him the choice between jumping jacks and squats, and he limited how much he can be redeemed. He put a time. Yeah, I have done that before. For a while there on our singing redemption, there was a timeout. Because I was getting redeemed like so much that I spent like half an hour singing instead of playing. Because I couldn't do both. As soon as she gets up and backs away, you can stun her again. You can try stunning her again. Alright. Slow and steady wins the race. But this is the final part of this dungeon, and you get a heart container at the end. There it is. Big dramatic death scene.
It's like, I like how you were talking about us, like, having the thing for them to make us sing, and then nobody cashed it in.
You know, it doesn't get cashed in as much anymore.
Ta-da!
Well, originally it was novelty when it was new, right?
Mm.
And that's it. And then now you can just step into the...
I was gonna see if there were any plants or not.
There are. They're still there. They regrow over time. But you're already maxed out on those. You might get Deku Nuts, but I doubt it. After this level, you pretty much never use the Deku Nuts again. The makers from Harry Potter stole Voldemort's death from this. He also disintegrated dramatically. Only in the movie. Oh, and now and Snowman just redeemed Duet. There it is.
Snowman's like, well, since y'all kept talking about it.
Well, we're about to have a very long cutscene, so that works. This is like I think this is the longest cutscene in the entire game.
Yes, we did ask for it.
Yeah.
Hey,
Quite literally.
You have to pick it since it's Duet. There's a lot of songs that I would sing that he doesn't sing, and then whenever I'm like, oh hey, this would sound great as a duet, he's like, no. So he has to be the one to pick the duet song.
Let's see.
That's just how that works. Do I have to listen to him?
I actually don't know what happens if you hit no. Try hitting no. No, Wolf, thou must know my time is short. Yeah, you don't get it.
Then why say
Now
yes
listen
or no?
carefully, because they want you to make you feel like you have an option. Let's see.
Evil Deku Tree. Now I understand why you're cursed. You don't.
You don't listen. Let's see. Man, I'm trying to duet. I guess I don't know if I've got the voice for it, but I guess we can try.
The first one?
No, that one.
Oh. you're gonna have to mute
Yeah. Yeah.
the game.
Okay, we're getting there. Alright, here we go. I have no idea how well this is gonna go either, so.
You picked the song.
I know,
So.
but. Alright, here we go. You know I want you. It's not a secret I try to hide. I know you want me. So don't keep saying our hands are tied. You claim it's not in the cards, but fate is pulling you miles away and out of reach from me. But you're here in my heart, so who can stop me if I decide that you're my destiny? What if we rewrite the stars? Say you were made to be mine. Nothing can keep us apart. You'd be the one I was meant to find. It's up to you, and it's up to me. No one can say what we get to be. Why don't we rewrite the stars? Maybe the world could be ours tonight.
You think it's easy. You think I don't wanna run to you. But there are mountains, and there are doors that we can't walk through. I know you're wondering why, because you're able to be just you and me within these walls. But when we go outside, you're gonna wake up and see that it was hopeless after all. No one can rewrite the stars. How can you say you'll be mine? Everything keeps us apart, and I'm not the one you were meant to find. It's not up to you, it's not up to me, when everyone tells us what we can be. And how can we rewrite the stars, saying the world can be ours tonight? All I want is to fly with you. All I want is to fall with you. So just give me all of you. It feels impossible. It's impossible. Say that it's possible. How do we rewrite the stars? Say you were made to be mine. Nothing can keep us apart. 'Cause you were the one I was meant to find. It's up to you, and it's up to me. No one can say what we get to be. How do we rewrite the stars? Saying the world to be ours. Key changed on me. You know I want you. It's not a secret I tried to hide. And now I have you. So just stay here, our hands are tied. Yes, I changed the ending.
You changed the ending and you key changed on me through it several times.
I was harmonizing! There's a difference!
Makes me feel a little better to know that they auto-tuned him for that song.
Sorry if we blew out anybody's eardrums.
We made it all the way through the,
We did not,
yeah.
practice.
No practice, no rehearsal. I just got over having food poisoning, so.
So did I. Except, okay, here's the funny thing. We both went out to eat someplace, but he didn't eat all the food. He brought most of his food home. I started getting the food poisoning that afternoon, and then he ate his leftovers later. So then he got the food poisoning later.
It came from a restaurant, so...
Yes, it came from a restaurant.
One to which we will not be going back.
Dude.
Ever. Because it wasn't just that. Like, there were a lot of little things about this place that were just... Silverware was dirty. My glass that had my drink had lipstick on the edge of it. I mean, just stuff like that. I wasn't even wearing lipstick that day, so I knew it wasn't mine.
I think the reason why mine lasted a little while longer is that your meatball probably had mushroom in it because they had mushroom mixed into the meat sauce.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised. I'm allergic to mushrooms, so that could potentially have played a major factor.
Yeah, you had a bite of the meatballs that I had.
Yeah, I had a small bite.
Yeah,
I didn't think...
I know those aren't little things, but they are... It was... I won't be going back. How this restaurant survived the pandemic is beyond me, because it did.
Yeah.
That was one of the reasons I wanted to go there. I was like, alright, it's an Italian restaurant that survived the pandemic. I have no idea how. So,
Yeah.
I won't be going back.
No going back. Okay, now what?
Alright, so now you can leave. You literally just go to the opposite end right down there and walk out.
Down here?
Yep.
La 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 la. Oh, jeez.
Are you a Tuesday Tina? In my younger years in high school, I was
one of those goth kids.
I was very much a late 90s, early 2000s goth. So the black lipstick, the eyeliner, the black fingernail polish. Even when I do my magic shows still, I wear black eyeliner and black fingernail polish when I do my magic shows today. What?
I was just thinking, because our buddies haven't been in since I cut my hair.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
yep, she chopped off
it's all gone.
16 inches, all gone.
All gone. Now see, instead of saying a Tuesday Tina, it should be, are you a tiny Tuesday Tina? Because then you can still blow things up.
It's true.
Or a Tuesday Tiny Tina.
Gothic Magician does a show without emotion and long hair. I used to have very long hair.
Yes, you
like
did.
well down past my shoulders. Well, let's see if I can show that picture. See, it was April last year when I cut
Hey,
it.
we got an ocarina. Just not quite like the one that's up there.
No, that one comes later. So this was me before I cut my hair. Hang on, let me turn off the ring light. Maybe make it easier to see. So that's me before I cut my hair. Last year. But yes, I was very much the gothic magician. But yeah, I still put on black fingernail polish and the eyeliner. The eyeliner is important on stage because of how Lennox nerd instead of gothic. Well, yeah, I haven't done the full goth look in years. But the black eyeliner is actually really important to stage because it makes your eyes stand out. It does what it's supposed to. It pops your eyes. So, when you're on stage, I mean, if you see, it's funny because if you see most actors in person off stage, they are covered in makeup and lipstick and everything else because the spotlights are so bright that if you aren't wearing 5 pounds of makeup, you are completely washed out.
Yep.
You will look pale and sickly, which is great if you're doing Scrooge, but not so great if you're trying to look like a normal, healthy human being. So yeah, you're wearing pounds of makeup anyway when you're on stage. Yep. This is the last long dialogue for a bit.
Don't feel discouraged even during the toughest times. Go straight this way and you will see Hyrule Castle. You will meet a princess there. If you are lost and don't know which way to go, look at the map.
So,
the areas you have explored
in as straight of a line as you can, go right to the castle.
Okay.
Because there is a sun timer there's a day-night timer here.
Okay.
At nighttime, the castle gate closes, and you're stuck outside, and monsters come out at night. It is possible to get there before that happens, but you have to go just straight there.
Oh my gosh. Yes, I got it.
For a bit. How long is that? 5 minutes?
Alright.
Yeah.
And I'll see you around.
Yeah. So the castle is
Straight.
right over there. Yep.
Come on, you should be able to run.
That is him running. He's got little legs.
So does our beagle, and she runs faster.
Canonically, he's like 10 right now.
Okay, you gotta move your phone.
Yeah, my phone is even on the lowest volume setting is surprisingly loud.
Yes.
Um.
Well, my phone on the loudest setting is.
So over there.
You said straight, so I was going straight.
Although for the girls did determine that for the magic shows we have coming up, because I told them I'd be painting my fingernails black, but I let them. I asked them what color.
What the?
No, yep, it's all right.
I made it.
So you just got to kind of run around out here for a few minutes.
I went straight there like you told me to.
I know you have to like. It's tricky. You may have veered just enough to the right that it took too long to cut back left. Like, that's how tight of a window it is to get that. Like, it's so tight that the gate is going up as you're on it. So I asked the kids what color I should paint my fingernails, and they wanted me to paint them red because they know that's my favorite color. And I said, well, I usually paint my fingernails black, but I said, I tell you what, why don't you pick what finger you want painted red? And so they want me to paint my thumbs red. So my thumbnails will be red for the upcoming magic shows. The rest of my fingers will be black. Which Penn Jillette of Penn and Teller, it's either the pinky or the ring finger on his left hand is always painted red. It's the only one. And the reason is because his mom, it was his mom's idea. And his mom was like, if your sleight of hand and your performance is good enough, nobody will even notice that your fingernails are painted. And so when he was very young, as a young magician, in his early 20s, he started doing that, and then he still to this day does it in memory of his mom. And it's a very specific shade of red. It was like her favorite color. Aren't the thumbs a crucial part for sleight of hand? Yes. I'm not doing it for the same reason he does. I mean, yeah, your thumbs are generally fairly critical to sleight of hand. If you go in that door right there, there's a bunch of pots and stuff in there you can break and get a bunch of money. While a guard watches you.
Okay.
Yep. You can swing your sword and break them too. And you can do this infinitely. Every time you come back in the room, there'll be more pots with more money. Now, it's like collecting pennies. And if you roll into those crates, they'll break. Man, I'm so bored. Yeah. Yeah, they have you guarding the castle treasury. Nope. Kill it! Kill it! Adam Savage, the dude from Mythbusters, also paints one of his nails in memory of his mom, but in black. I wouldn't be surprised. You think about it, it's a real easy way to pay tribute to somebody.
I'm kind of like, for a while I had thought of maybe trying to get the same type of tattoo that my cousin had. My cousin that was murdered a few years ago.
Yeah.
But her style of tattoo and my style of tattoo are not the same.
Yeah. I have a matching tattoo with my sister.
I'm not quite as convinced on trying to...
Yeah. This one here My sister has the same one on the back of her calf. I think it's her right leg. It's on the back of one of her calves.
Do I need to go back in again?
You don't have to. It's just an easy way to get money.
I wasn't sure if I was needing a certain amount like I did with Shield.
Not for a while. You're good. Okay, so you're going to walk basically towards the camera and around. This is essentially a fountain, like the camera's in the fountain. Just walk around it. And right now, just go talk to her real quick.
The little girl?
Yep.
You're not from around here, are you?
You're a fairy boy from the forest. Melon.
Lon Ranch.
You have 3 matching tattoos with 2 other people. 2 tattoos actually share with the same person. And 1 tattoo is another person, so 3 tattoos, 2 people. I'm sorry to hear about your cousin, but if you want to remember her with a tattoo, make sure that you get something that you want on you for the rest of your life and still has a link with her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I'm happy to design if you ever decide.
Okay, now.
Straight towards the castle.
Yeah, it of course wasn't something that was thought was gonna happen with my cousin.
Yeah, it's that's not really something you ever expect, ever.
No.
So.
The princess is inside the castle, just ahead. Be careful not to get caught by the guards.
So after you're done talking to him, go back into town and then come back out here.
On this ground, time flows normally. The time stands still while you are in Lon Ranch or in a town. Normally, you'll need to leave town. Well, which way are you going to go now? Hoot, hoot, hoot. Want to hear what I said again? No.
Yeah. Oh, it's funny to watch speedrunners because there's parts where you can't skip his text, and if you hit the wrong button, he'll go through his text all the way again. Yeah, so go back into town and then come back out here. The princess is in the castle is Toad's line. Well, they can do that because, yeah, it's Nintendo.
I haven't saved in a while.
Yeah, probably a smart thing. It doesn't autosave. So.
Save.
Yes.
I hit the wrong button.
Alright.
But yeah, the thing is, like, the one tattoo I can remember that my cousin had that was her favorite tattoo. It was her first tattoo that she ever got. It was one of those sun and moon tattoos.
Yeah.
And that's just not the style for me.
Right.
But I had for a while thought of getting that, but I didn't want to. Ginger looking left on the screen.
Sweat to the oldies, man. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. You can do the sun and moon tattoo. Just do it in your style.
Yeah.
All right. Talk to Melon again. You're gonna have to talk to her a couple times.
Hi. Are you going to the castle, fairy boy? Do you mind finding my dad? He must have fallen asleep somewhere around the castle. What a thing for an adult to do. Tee-hee. Oh yeah, if you look for him, I'll give this to you.
Oh, okay, she's gonna give it to you the first time.
I've
Cool.
been incubating this egg
egg.
very carefully. Tee-hee. Egg! You got a weird egg. Feels like there's something moving inside.
Yeah, so set it to one of the C buttons and just leave it.
Okay. And then press to use it. Okay. La 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 la. Okay. Egg.
Put it to C down, because you're not gonna use... You will never use those Deku Nuts ever again.
Okay.
You can, that's just not necessary. Alright, so you can't get through there. Go back to where she is. There's a vine. Climb up it.
Fine.
Up the vine!
I'm Mario now.
Oh, we haven't even begun to get to the Mario references. Those are coming up here in about 10 minutes.
This statue's one-eyed gaze pierces into your mind.
If you hit those with the sword, they'll tell you what time it is. Boing, boing. The current time is 11:10. And it's in military time. That's the other thing, too. They know military time. Just run and jump off the end. And just, like, hold forward, like, onto the ground there. Nope, nope, nope. If you get seen by a guard, you'll get thrown out. So I'm going to tell you the very specific path to take. Alright, stop. Look left. Look left. Go straight up this way. Go straight, stay in the grass. Now hug the left. Go straight. Go all the way to that wall right there. I told you, I can almost walk through this game blindfolded. Up the odd looking wall with the random rocks jutting out of it. Okay, run right up to the edge and jump over into the water. And take it all the way down to the end. Yay, you've gotten past the first part. Is that the actual system or an in-game time with a quick dark day cycle you had the intro? No, that's in-game. Yeah, it's time will flow normally in certain areas. Use that to go up and climb up. Alright, now run around until that egg hatches. It may be morning. There's her dad, by the way. Get a good look at him and tell me who he looks like. You're just gonna look at he's sleeping. Red and blue. Blue overalls, red undersuit, big brown mustache. Mario reference number 1.
Mokomo Ranch is so fun.
It's an in-game time. It takes, I think, 5 minutes real time to cycle the I forget the exact timer that it is, but it's on its own cycle for day-night. It's just a couple minutes. When the sun comes up, there's not really anything you can do at the moment until the chicken hatches, and then you use the chicken to wake him up.
I mean, you told me to run around, so
yeah.
I'm just going back and forth.
Yeah, it's a very interesting voice line, yeah. If you roll into that tree right there, another one of those gold skull jewels will fall down. There are 100 of them. There's 100 of them in the game. Oh no, it's not that tree. I'm sorry. It's the one over by where Malon is standing. That one sometimes drops rupees.
Run, little child, run. La 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 la. Da 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 da. Why is this in my head? I have Sandman stuck in my head. La 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 la. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream.
So this kind of gives you an idea of how long it takes, how long the game thought it would take most people to
get here,
figure this out and get here. Yeah. Hey, a chicken hatched.
It's the miracle of life.
Nothing happens because you have to use them. What in tarnation? I like how he's got
Can't a person get a little shut eye?
The old man bun behind him. Now talk to him again.
Hello, and who might you be? Yep, I'm
Talon.
Yep. I like Talon.
Talon? It might be Talon. Talon, Malon, Malon, I don't know.
The owner of Lon Lon Ranch. I went to the castle to deliver some milk, but I sat down here to rest and I guess I fell asleep. What? Malon is looking for me? I'm gonna catch it from her now.
I messed up bad. She's really gonna let me have it. The 9-year-old girl is... Yeah, he's kind of a really crappy dad. So literally you have to move those 2 boxes over, push one off, the other on top, then you can jump over.
No! Push the box, not climb up the box. Push the box. Good. There you go. Getting that exercise in, showing that strength.
Yeah, Link's pretty strong for a 10-year-old kid.
Oh! Bad child.
You say Talon different than Malon. Why are they only... Well, they only have 1 letter difference. Because that's English, my friend. That is the very nature of the English language.
English is confusing.
Yep.
Even to those of us that were taught it from birth.
Yeah. There's a reason English is ranked as the hardest language to learn.
There.
Your. All the various different pronunciations of...
Either...
You know, why GH has an F sound, like tough.
But then it can also have a silent with night.
Or it can have a silent H with ghost, Ghost. And why is it ghost and not ghost? When it's cost is cost.
And then night.
But not coast.
Night is in good night is just regular NIGHT, but then night or knife with the K is silent.
Yep. No, that's not Link. That's Zelda ducks away from angry shrooms. So, alright, go ahead and just crawl in. So, their running theory is that in this Legend of Zelda game, Link and Zelda are siblings. Because the story goes is that Link was taken away by the mom. She was fleeing danger, and then he was left with the Kokiri where she died, and so he was raised by the Kokiri. No, you're gonna go this way. You're gonna go left. This is now starts the famous avoid the guards game. So you're gonna be kind of going across, but you can't be seen by the guards, and it gets progressively harder. So, you learn later that Link is actually Hylian, that he's not one of the Kokiri kids, that he's actually Hylian. Just wait till they come and go up the middle. Oh, you can do that too. They're both going to go up the middle here in a sec. One of these kind of levels in indie games is pretty annoying. Zelda is famous for having these somewhere. In almost every Zelda game, somewhere there's a level like this. Now, if you can, it's tricky because of the graphics, but if you can walk on that beam in the middle, you'll avoid the guard completely. There's 2 guards there. There's one on the other side in that corner, and they're not on the same walk schedule.
I wanted to see what their walk schedule was before I really started moving. Figured if I stayed here, they won't see me.
Nope. What if they draw straws to determine which part of this duty that they have to have?
Who has to walk behind who?
In which portion? Alright, go!
I'm trying. He's so slow. Sometimes he runs, sometimes he doesn't.
That's probably the controller more than anything. I really need to take the controllers apart and clean them. I'll do that. If you want to continue playing this game, I will do that. Just run up and to the left. This is the last group of guards. Well done! Alright, now you get another bit of cutscene and dialogue.
I broke into the castle! Castle courtyard. Hello, puppy. Are you missing your point of fame?
Imagine being a guard. Maybe you're around Tippy Joe's friend. Come here! I'm trying to pick you up. Come here. Ugh.
How'd you get past the guards? Oh, what's that? Is that a fairy? Then are you from the forest? Then you wouldn't happen to have the spiritual stone of the forest, would you? That green and shining stone? Do you have it?
Yes, you have it.
Yes.
Yeah, you have it.
Just as I thought. I had a dream. In the dream, dark storm clouds were billowing over the land of Hyrule. But suddenly, a ray of light shot out of the forest, parted the clouds, and lit up the ground. The light turned into a figure holding a green and shining stone, followed by a fairy. I know this is a prophecy that someone would come from the forest. Yes, I thought you might be the one. Oh, I'm sorry. I got carried away with my story and didn't even properly introduce myself. I am Zelda, Princess of Hyrule. And this is when people who did not know were going, wait, What? I thought the boy was Zelda.
Oh, and it's so funny because originally Link didn't have a name.
What is your name?
Officially.
Mm-hmm. It was nice seeing you again in chat.
It's alright. Glad you were here. Thank you for coming in chat.
Yep, and making us sing. And getting to see the crazy pup.
You're a pup.
Strange. It sounds somehow familiar. I'm going to tell you the secret of the sacred realm that has been passed down by the royal family of Hyrule.
Although, Snowman, if you're still there, in a few minutes you should stay for just a few more minutes and I'll show you the funniest Mario Easter egg in this game. It's like right here.
Please keep this a secret from everyone.
Okay!
The legend goes like this.
Yes, this is the next longest cutscene of the game, I believe until the end.
3 goddesses hid the Triforce containing the power of the gods somewhere in Hyrule. High above. Power to grant the wish of the one who holds the Triforce in his hands. She probably needs to go outside.
Probably.
If someone with a righteous heart makes a wish,
I'll do that
it will
while
lead
you're doing
Hyrule to a golden age of prosperity.
Come on, Pop.
If someone with an evil mind has his wish granted, the world will be consumed by evil. That is what has been told. So the ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the Triforce from evil ones. You're like, yeah, I'm not here. That's right. Temple. Hang around for a few more minutes and then really go. Okay. Temple of Time is the entrance through which you can enter the sacred realm from our world. But the entrance is sealed with a stone wall called the Door of Time. And in order to open the door, it is said that you need to collect 3 spiritual stones. And another thing you need is the treasure that the royal family keeps along with this legend. The Ocarina of Time. Did you understand well the story I just told you? Yes. That's great. I forgot to tell you. I was spying through this window just now. The other element from my dream, the dark clouds, I believe they symbolize that man in there. Will you look through the window at him? Sure. Saw 3 goddesses, purple, blue, and green. Zelda purple, the flying blue orb thingy blue, and Link green. Possibly. Can you see the man with the evil eyes? That is Ganondorf, the leader of the Gerudos. They hail from the desert far to the west. Though he swears allegiance to my father, I am sure he is not sincere. The dark clouds that covered Hyrule in my dream, they must symbolize that man. What happened? Did he see you? Don't worry. He doesn't have any idea what we're planning. Yet. Yes. I told my father about my dream. However, he didn't believe it was a prophecy. But I can sense that man's evil intentions. What Ganondorf is after must be nothing less than the Triforce of the Sacred Realm. He must have come to Hyrule to obtain it. And he wants to conquer Hyrule. No, the entire world. Now, we are the only ones who can protect Hyrule. Please. Okay. Thank you. I am afraid. I have a feeling that man is going to destroy Hyrule. He has such terrifying power. But it's fortunate that you have come. We must not let Ganondorf get the Triforce. I will protect the Ocarina of Time with all my power. You shall not have it. You go find the other 2 spiritual stones. Let's get the Triforce before Ganondorf does, and then defeat him. One more thing. Take this letter. I'm sure it will be helpful to you. Zelda's letter. Wow, this letter has Princess Zelda's autograph. Okay. Well, now I don't know what I need to be doing. Uh-oh, there's a person there. Person! Impa of the Shikos. I am responsible for protecting Princess Zelda. Everything is exactly as the princess foretold. You're a courageous boy. You're heading out on a big new adventure, aren't you? My role in the princess's dream was to teach a melody to the one from the forest. This is an ancient melody passed down by the royal family. I've played this song for Princess Zelda as a lullaby ever since she was a baby. There's mysterious power in these notes. Listen carefully.
Alright, I'm back. Don't leave this area. And actually, none of that has anything to do with anything on the goddesses.
Zelda's lullaby. Surprised face.
Unless I may be too late.
What?
Oh, she's already gonna escort you out. So,
Again?
I was trying to get back inside. There's no way to go back.
Sorry.
So I'll just see if I can pull up a picture of it.
I'm just gonna continue the game.
So what it is when you're in the I have a picture of it here. Pull it up. All right. When you're in the courtyard, if you look through the windows that are up high around the outside in first-person mode at just the right angle, there are paintings of Mario characters. Hang on. Inside of the castle walls. So you've got Luigi, Bowser, Mario, Peach, and Yoshi. And they're the graphics of the characters from the Mario 64 game. And you can only see them if you stand in like certain spots. You have to kind of keep moving to see them. But you get up there and you look and you start looking through the windows and you'll see Mario paintings. It's you almost have to be looking for it. But you never go back into that courtyard.
Oh.
You might be able to, I've never tried. But you'd have to go past all the guards again. And then go past all the guards to get back out. Or to let them catch you.
And then she just like ninjas back.
Yep. Thanks for showing up and for really good. Alright. Thank you. Take care, Snowman.
Bye. Have a good night.
Okay.
I just don't know where I'm going.
Alright, so next you're going to head to Kokiri Village, which is up the stairs over there.
La, 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 la. How come it's closer now than it was when I was first going to the castle?
It's not. No difference. Alright, so...
Oh, it's not Kiko.
Kakariko. Okay.
Chicken!
Yep, there's a bunch of these chickens around town. Go ahead and pick that one up, because you're going to end up getting them. That's the first thing I'm going to have you do. It's a little extra thing, but believe me, you have to do it at some point. Go right. And go up those stairs and hang a right on those stairs.
Chicken's gonna be bald by the time I get to wherever we're going.
Alright. See the lady standing there?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to throw it into that pen. Okay, talk to her. Yay, her cuckoos have run away. Please catch 6 more. Alright, so now we gotta get more. If you go through there, there's one that's hanging around back there usually.
Excuse me, person.
Turn around, turn around, turn around. Roll into that crate. Oh, okay. Yeah, whatever. Ignore him. Try rolling into that crate. Alright, so it's not up here. Okay. If you keep going that way, you're going to end up going to the graveyard. So... Alright, so turn around and go back. There's stuff to do there too, but we'll do that in a minute. We'll do the chickens first. Alright, so go down the ramp. There.
I'm trying to...
Okay, so there's another one, but don't throw it in there. Pick it up, because you're going to need it here in a second.
Come here. Come here!
Alright. Go up these stairs to the right whilst holding the chicken. Whilst. Okay. Here's what you're going to do. Alright, listen. You're going to jump off while holding the chicken, which will let you kind of hover. And you're going to try to land on top of that fence, that guardrail right there. Oh, no. Okay, so drop down and go back.
I tried.
It's alright. It's alright. It's not the easiest thing.
Come on.
Yeah, I'll take that controller apart and clean it. Oh.
Pick it up.
There's 4 bottles in the game. You need one of them. This is the easiest one to get. Well, I should say one of the easiest. There's another one that's easier that you have to get, but this lets you get one early. Because you can catch fairies in them, which will refill your health. There's different things you can do with them that are very, very useful. Oh, man.
You're not going anywhere. It just falls.
Can I try? Let's see if... Oh, yeah, that needs cleaned. I can already tell.
Nice to know it's not just me.
No, it's not you. There we go. Alright, throw the chicken back over. Okay, he'll stay down there. So you're going to turn around and go... Oh, get those. And then go down the stairs behind you. Or jump off that edge, it's fine too. There is a hole in the ground, so... Yep, don't fall in there. Step back onto that glowing platform, you'll go back up, it's fine.
But you said there's a hole, so
right.
I was just like,
There's
okay.
a chicken right there. Pick it up, go back up, and throw it over, and then come back down here. Launch. Alright. And don't go back down that hole if you can at all avoid it, because it will reset their locations, except for the ones that you haven't already
Ladder?
caught. Go to the right. You're gonna go up the ladder against the wall over here. There's one up there. All of that to get these 2. Alright, so pick up that one. Run around the back side of the windmill. And then just leap off over here and throw it in.
Whee! I didn't mean to go in.
Alright. Throw that one in. Go get the other one that you threw out. But don't throw it in yet. You're going to use it for one more reach. Turn around. Go up there. You're going to jump opposite you to get to him. Throw it down.
Throw it or just...
Just throw it. Oh, either. Doesn't matter. Jump down, and then we'll free the last one while we're down here. There's a crate over there. Roll into that crate. And then put all of them away, and that's all of them. There might be one more, but this will be the majority of them.
That's 4 in there, and she said there were 6.
6 more. So you threw one in. She'll tell you when you talk to her if we're off by 1. If we're off by 1, I know where it's at.
Last one back to Ben.
Okay, so you're gonna go where that crate was broken over there, and you're gonna go up the ramp. So take a right, and you're gonna go follow him basically, and it should be up there on that platform.
Okay.
The hardest one to find, honestly, for me was always the one that was in the crate, because you could always hear it, but it doesn't necessarily let you know that it's there. No, it's just wandering around free. I think it's on the next platform now. And then you're going to talk to that guard after you put this chicken away.
I'll make you work for it, chicken.
I hope nobody's ever actually tried that with a chicken.
I'm sure somebody somewhere has.
Promise it doesn't work.
I have allergies, so I get goosebumps when I touch them. Ta-da!
Okay.
I got an empty bottle!
Yay! Alright, so go into the graveyard.
This way.
Yep.
This way, this way. Quick to cut. Nope.
And you're going to go to the big, fancy headstone at the very back of the graveyard. And you're going to need your ocarina.
Fancy headstone. Am I supposed to, like, not be seen by people? Or...
No, you're fine. This is... Nothing's going to happen to you here. Alright. So whenever you see the Triforce symbol somewhere, stand on it and play Zelda's Lullaby. The one that you've just learned. So left, up, right. Left, up, right of the C buttons. Left, up, right. You're dead. Roll credits. There's a strange hole in the ground underneath the tombstone.
Do I go in it?
Yeah, you can hop in there.
Okay.
I'm not 100% if there's anything you can do with it just a second, but we're going to find out here in just a moment. Go forward. Okay. Yeah, so there's these keys that are on the wall. That's what the yellow is. Z-target them and hit them with your slingshot. You have to get all the ones in the room. They move around, so you're going to have to kind of... I would get out of Z-targeting mode. and just let Navi find them for you. Kind of walk around until she goes to something yellow. Oh. There's that one. There's one over there on the wall. Should be one on the opposite wall. Oh, there it is. I think there's one more in here. I thought that was it. Maybe there isn't. You might... What the heck? I thought for sure there was another one in here, and that was the trigger that opened the door, but there may not be. If not, I know what you... Okay, so go ahead and leave.
This way?
Yeah. Come... Oh, there it is. Hiding in a spot I shouldn't have been.
Try again.
Yep. Alright, that one. There's one over there. And then one on the wall. And then start to head back up the ramp, because I think he... Ooh, rupees. There he is. He's above you, above you. She targeted it, so there it is. There you go.
It's like, where is it?
Okay, don't step into the green pools of acid.
Okay.
But don't touch those guys either. This won't kill you if you do. Honestly, the easiest thing with this is to try to jump over right through the middle. Because those guys will paralyze you if they look at you and then they do damage. So just like try to not, just like try to just run. Just make a run for it. Because you're about to get a way to kill them. And this is the only way to kill them. Okay. Yep. Go all the way up. And do check. Someone to dedicate to the memory of the dearly departed members of the royal family. The rising sun will eventually set. A newborn's life will fade. From sun to moon, moon to sun. Give peaceful rest to the living dead. It's an interesting poem. It doesn't rhyme. So this is the sun song. So this will let you...
Secret melody of the Composer Brothers.
So this will let you change day to night, night to day, no matter where you are. And those zombie things in there, if you play it, it turns them to stone. And you can just run right by them. There's not really a point to killing them right now. But you'll deal with them later on in the game. And they're kind of annoying. So, since we're right here, this is easier to do.
Okay. You've learned the sun song. Doesn't mean I'll remember it. Restless old wander where they don't belong. Bring them calm. Sun song.
That rhymed, ish.
So then I go back out.
Yeah, go back into this room and then play the sun song, and all those guys will turn to stone. Right down up.
No, you just run right by them. If you hit them with a weapon, they will unfreeze. But otherwise, they will just stay like that. Okay, now you can leave.
I'm leaving.
Alright, go back to the main part of the town.
Okay. Got dark and I can't see where I'm going.
There you go.
I was like, I don't know if I'm going in the right direction or not.
You can play the sun song again and it will turn everything back to daytime because you kind of need it in daytime.
It's one of the most useful songs in the game. Yay, morning.
Because that's exactly how that works.
Yep. Magic. Alright, where that last cuckoo was, there's a guard up by the gate. You're gonna go and show him the letter that Princess Zelda gave you.
Okay. And why are the Kokakus back out again?
Because she can't touch him to keep him in.
I'm going to call them Kokakus even though that's not what the game calls them.
Alright. Whatever makes you happy.
It does make me happy.
Okay then. Alright. Speak. So, you just use the sign, use the thing in front of him.
Just go here.
This is Wolf. He is under my orders to save Hyrule.
What kind of funny games our princess come up with now? Okay, alright. Can go now. Just be careful, Mr. Hero.
So you are going to go back and get that shield. And then the Happy Mask Shop is a side quest you can do. It's a series of mask trading minigame side quest stuff. You do not have to do it at all.
Okay. No.
Alright, so you're going to go back and you're going to get the correct shield.
Okay. And that's
You're going to go back to the castle town. So you're going to go out that way.
going this way.
You get 10 rupees off for him giving you the recommendation.
Okay.
Hit C up for Navi real quick. I just want to see what she says. Just for you to say if we told her. Okay, so you're gonna do that, and then you're gonna go back to the Kokiri Forest after that. And we're gonna go into the Lost Woods.
So slow. Come on, I've seen other children run faster than that.
There's Alright, so you're gonna go go back. You can go in there and get more money.
Yeah, I was
'cause
like,
you're gonna-
I figure I
you'll
need
need
more
it.
money.
This is the last purchase you'll make as a kid. Really.
I think it's only, with his discount, it's only like 50 rupees. But
Since I have no idea how much it's gonna be, I would like to have more.
You
than
max
what I
out at
need.
9. You'll max out at 99 right now. Until you get a bigger wallet.
Oh, then it better not cost more than 99.
No. Not at this point.
Hello, Bellatrix. Oh my goodness, puppy.
There's 2 up there. You can hit them with your slingshot.
I was trying to save that.
And when you come in, it will be on your... You'll go left. This way. Bazaar! Big guy right there. Yep, inside that shop.
In the shop.
In the shop. Yeah. And you want that shield. Oh, 80.
I'm glad I got more because I didn't have that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're going to, the next dungeon is in... Oh. Yeah, it only costs 50. Because of the discount.
Yeah.
So... It's too big for you to equip normally, but your other shield will burn up. You're not really going to use your shield in the next dungeon. This just keeps you from burning up your wooden shield. Alright, go back out, and you're going to go back to the Kokiri Forest.
Back out the way I came in?
Yep. Later on, you get warp songs that let you travel around, but you don't get those till...
Like at the end of the game?
till after you beat the 3rd dungeon. You can go over to Lon Lon Ranch and get the song for your horse, which you get as an adult. You'll get him later in the
This
game.
way?
Yeah, up, right. You're literally gonna go in there,
Okay.
and you're gonna see Malon.
Lon Lon Ranch.
So go straight, and then go out kind of this way and go into the horse's yard corral and go talk to Malon. Talk to her a couple times and pull your ocarina out in front of her. But you're gonna have to talk to her like 2 or 3 times. Okay, pull out your ocarina. And now you learn Epona's song. When you become adult Link, if you use this to ultimately get the horse to begin with, as an adult, because you don't get to use the horse until you're bigger.
Mm-hmm.
But then once you have the horse, no matter where you are, if you're on land,
and you play that, she'll come to you, and then you can ride her. And you move like 4 times faster on horseback.
Oh, Mr. Owl's back.
Just making an appearance. And then see, now she's your friend and pushing you around. You can just leave. It's fine. That's it. That's all you were here to do. And then if once it switches over to nighttime, turn it back to day. Once you get outside. There's very little you have to have nighttime to do. It's mostly just an inconvenience, if anything.
To the mountain.
No, hang a right. You're gonna go back to Kokiri Forest. We're gonna go see Saria again. Go ahead and turn it daytime again. Right down up. Do it again. Right down up. For some reason it missed one of the inputs. There we go. Alright, hang a left. Yep, and go that way. Right there. That big thing is going to come out of the ground. Just run from it. Hey, George!
Hello.
Alright.
How are you doing today?
How are you? Go left and up. Wolf has never played this before, so she's I'm helping guide her through it. Alright, go left, go left. You're gonna about to walk off the edge. Yep.
I can't
Go
see.
up and in. Now there is a certain way to go, so hang a right where the music gets loudest. Now here, walk right up to the edge. Using your slingshot, it's kind of tricky, but if you can hit the bullseye on that, I think it's 3 times, you get a larger bag for your... Yep. It'll tell you, because it'll give you a score, and it'll say 100. Oh, up. And once you find... Yep, there you go. Hit it just like that. Do it again. And again. Yay! Now you're getting a bullet seed bag that's bigger, so you can hold more.
Okay.
Cool! You're great. You scored 3 perfect bullseyes. I have to give a neat present to such a wonderful person. Please take it. I'm glad you're doing okay there. You got a Deku Seeds bullet bag.
And hold up
Yay.
to 40. Yay.
Alright, so go right. Yeah. Right? Oh, I got the owl. It's a good game, but I don't know if it's the greatest. I'm biased, I suppose.
I didn't name it, you did. You went through the lost woods, you will come upon the sacred forest meadow. That is a sacred place where few people have ever walked.
Oh! Hi!
Mysterious tune. You should listen for that tune, too. You want to hear what I said again? No! Just follow your ears and listen to the sounds coming from the forest.
Okay. Go right.
and then left. And then I'm trying to remember which one it is. Get real close, but don't go into the. Okay, go there. No, it's not that one. Try that one. Worst case, you go all the way back to the beginning. That one. That one. Go through. And now it's go right. Oh, no, I was wrong. Alright, go back in. I used to have this memorized. Alright, so right. Left. Right. Left. Straight. Straight. Try left. Now right. Okay, there's a wolf here. They come up and they swing twice. And on the second swing is when you want to hit them. So he's one where the Z targeting backflip thing is useful. Because you want him to miss you if you can. He'll hit your shield all day long and not hurt you. And then you want to hit him in the back. Try to move out of his range when he swings. Yeah, she's been giving free appearances on the pup cam all night. Bellatrix.
I'm not understanding what you're telling me.
I'll show you. It's easier to do. Bellatrix. Okay. Z-target him. Z-target him while you're standing. Okay, don't use your shield. Just Z-target him while you're standing. Bellatrix!
Yeah, but then he hits me at that.
Okay, I'm trying to explain.
You're trying to, and then you're getting
Sorry,
distracted. I can't
Okay, calm down.
follow.
Alright. So, what I'm saying is when he comes up, like, jump out of the way. Oh.
I don't know how to jump out of the way.
Back and A.
Bellatrix, stop. Puppy.
That's more in. Equip your other shield real quick. You can use it right now. It's going to be easier, I think. That may have been easier to have you do from the beginning, because you don't need the other. You don't need the metal shield until you go to Mount Doom. This is go right. It's going to be a little bit of a maze. And there's some Deku things that shoot things that you go down and turn left. And then Z target, use your shield to bounce it back. There you go. And then hit him with your sword. There. And then keep going on. There. Oh, good hit. They get winded easily, so they have to stop and catch a breather. Go up that way. And then go... and you're going to come back to this area later on. as an adult, but you have to go this way now as a kid. Into the water and then over to the left. And then go up here and hang right there. Yep. And then there's going to be a bunch of those up here. Just run right by them. There you go.
Or just a couple.
I was thinking there were like 3 or 4. There you go. All right. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. In this, a lot of people in this game ship Link and Malon together, or Link and Saria together. But that's because it's been all but confirmed that in this one, Zelda's your sister. Your long-lost sister. It's never actually confirmed, but the details... Like, you're of the same people, your mom fled danger with you and died. There's no queen. Both of you are drawn to the same destiny of saving the kingdom. So there's a lot to that theory that she's your long-lost sister in this one. So if you ever get stumped in the game, you can play that song and she'll give you clues. But you have to have that song to do the next portion. Alright, so now you leave. Stop for a second, turn around. Hit the Z button, turn around. Up there is the 4th dungeon. The first one you go to is an adult, but you can't go there until you're an adult. Okay. When you get to the end down here, there's a ladder. Just go up the ladder. And drop down there. There is a fairy fountain. Yep, there's a fairy fountain down there. There's a hole. And if you get a bottle out and you get close to the fairies before they do anything and swing it, you'll catch one in a bottle. So go ahead and pull the bottle out. And then run up and try to swing it to catch one. If it doesn't work, you can always come right back in here. There you go. Now, if you die, the fairy will automatically revive you. Or you can use it on your own and it'll revive you. It'll give you health. But for me, they're more or less your death contingency.
Right.
And then if you just run into the other fairies, they'll heal you. There you go.
I gave my life for you.
Now put the fairy away so you don't accidentally use it, because I have done that more times than I can count. I just put whatever there.
I'll just, I guess, put her letter back.
You won't need it for the rest of the game. You just need it for the one guy. But that's fine. Whatever, you can put anything there.
I mean, you were saying it didn't really matter what I put, so...
Yeah, it doesn't. The next thing you're going to get are bombs. Alright, so now you're going to leave. Literally, you can hop across and just go straight out.
Ooh. Did you learn an Ocarina song from Saria? This melody seems to have some mysterious power. Or maybe some other mysterious songs like this that you can learn in Hyrule. If you hold the Ocarina, where a melody is necessary, a musical staff will appear. I recommend that you play a song you know. I always suggest that you play even when a score is not displayed. Just like this. Hoot, 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 hoot. You want to hear what I said again?
No. Never.
Melodies you have learned will be recorded on the quest status subscreen.
I think there's 20 songs in the
You
game.
should
Most of
memorize
them are
those
not.
melodies.
Most of them are not most of them are necessary. There's a handful that are optional. Like the whole thing with the horse, that's totally optional. Now just take any path and just leave here to go back to the entrance.
Oh my goodness, puppy.
All right, so I'm gonna step out for a second. You're gonna go back to the village.
I was also thinking that's...
This is probably it's a good safe spot.
Yeah, been going a couple hours. It's very good. Fairly good.
So thanks to everybody who came out. We had a lot of people come into the stream today. Thank you so much, wherever you came in from, YouTube, Facebook, Kick, or Twitch. We love you all. We appreciate it very, very much. So once again, I am Retro.
And I'm Wolf.
And we will see you guys tomorrow night. I will be playing Fallout 4 tomorrow night.
Pup.
So we will see you then. Take care.
She's being evil. Bye, guys.
She's mad we're not paying attention to her.
Yep.